I want to mute myself real quick. Stand and deliver.
Well, imagine all these banks can't take any more money to balance their books, which they wouldn't do in the first place because the Fed's going to stop lending them money. They're closing it off for quite a bit of time because they've taken out, let's see,
Satisfaction.
here we go. It's called the we should be getting some info from let me go ahead and go back on this.
Stand and deliver. Let's see. All right.
There's gonna be another day where it just doesn't stop pumping.
Stand and deliver, they say. Inverse for rally gap. Or let's fucking go. What's up, dude?
Must be.
Alright, let's fucking do this analysis real quick. So we know we're at all-time highs, right? So there's no need to use the other chart. So I normally use NASDAQ NQ1 exclamation mark, but I'm actually gonna use NQH 2024
The highest point.
because I already know that there's a high up here.
Yeah. Yeah. We got 121.
Yeah, we're
Maybe we
pumping,
should do
pumping.
it all time right now.
We're like pumping, pumping right now. that pump is expected, though, honestly. Look at this. A green candle, boom, right? What can we expect? Let's go ahead and put the magnet. This is pretty much all-time high, right? We're gonna call this all-time high. We expect price action to come up here and break it. If we break solid and it comes back down, I will 100% risk a long, right? Because I don't want to go against the trend. I said we target all-time high liquidity. Yes, 100%. If we wanted shorts, we have a daily consequent approach from the wick. We also have sell side liquidity. And then we have previous day low. Right? Previous day low. So this is most likely target for the day for shorts. I would like to target this side, but we're still gonna make sure there's nothing on the weekly real quick. If we were to do the weekly, our second target for shorts is this guy. This is a weekly consequent encroachment wick. So these are our main targets for shorts. On top, obviously, we're at the high, so I have nothing. Right, there's really nothing to look for up there. On the 4 hours, we're looking for a fair value gap with a break of structure, right? So we have a high here with no fair value gap. So I don't care about this guy. We have a volume imbalance here on the 4 hour, and we have nothing here. So price action is most likely going to be attracted to this volume imbalance. We're going to put 4 hour volume imbalance. Very, very small, as you can see. So if I were to take shorts, I'm targeting this guy right here. That's my target, right? Is there anything good as well? We have break of structure here on the highs with a fair value gap that has not been mitigated at consequent encroachment, which means if I take shorts, I'm targeting the consequent encroachment here. Yeah, 4 hours. Bullish fair value gap. Now, we're also having a break of structure with a possible fair value gap next candle. Who knows? We just don't know that, right? Drop it down to the 1 hours. One of the main targets I want to focus here is that we can definitely target consequent encroachment, right? But we're already there, so I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, I do the 1 hour because the 1 hour is more of a sniper target for intraday. So as an intraday trader, right, these are long-term targets, like for like runners. As an intraday trader, you want to focus around this area because just from here to here, it's 400 ticks. You're talking about this guy right here, huh? With a 4 hour, with a fair value gap. This is good. The reason why I'm not gonna focus on this right now is because on the smaller time frame, there's probably gonna be something more detailed, right? So we're gonna leave it like this, but let's see what happens on the smaller time frame. Yeah, because right now what we're looking for is if the trend is bullish, as an intraday, you want to go see if you can counter. You can look for a market structure shift. We have a high here, which obviously the fair value gap has been mitigated. So I'm not going to worry about this mitigation here. What else do we have? Well, fair value gap here. There's really nothing here. Break of structure was on top. That's fine. So what I really want to focus on today, we're going to focus around this area here. And obviously we have sell side liquidity down here. But looking at pre-market highs and pre-market lows, this is our pre-market low. So this is one of our main targets today. So we're going to put pre-market low. And then obviously we're going to look for pre-market high. We're going to drop down to the lower time frame to look for pre-market high. And this is about pre-market high, okay? So we got pre-market high here. So we know that price action today took out pre-market high first, and we're leaving sell side liquidity open, right? So in this case, we're about to reach all-time high here, buy side liquidity. The question here is, can we go ahead, take out buy side liquidity with authority, continue going up, come back down to a fair value gap, and then do a continuation? Or will price action sweep the highs today, buy side liquidity, come back down, break a protected low, for example, something like this, try to go down, fail, go back up, failing for highs, and then breaking the protected low? At that point, that's a market structure shift. So we'll be looking for an entry at the fair value gap that gets created for a continuation. right? So this is what I'm open for today. Now, if price action, however, let's say for example, no, with authority, I want to focus on the 5 minute time frame. Everything that's market structure shift is I focus on the 5 minute. And the reason why we focus on the 5 minute is because the 5 minute is going to be respected more than a 1 minute. Think about it. If the 1 minute breaks a high, closes above, then comes back down, is it really going to be respected compared to 5 minute? Then the answer is probably no, right? So I want to see the a 5 minute candle break with authority, not a 1 minute, because the 1 minute could be a fake out. So I don't want to really go for it. Like I don't want to risk it. Put it that way. I'll risk the 5 minute. I'll take a loss on the 5 minute. I won't take a loss on the 1 minute. So this is something important right here, though. We always want to find to see if these are fake outs, right? Right here, close, no fair value gap. So this is good, right? Because now price action can come back down, and this is our protected low. This is an order block right here where it could just have some rejection, but this guy right here is the one I want broken. Yeah, this shit should be wicked. Overall, main target for the day, I'm looking for shorts here. Main target for shorts. So this is 100% my target for shorts. I'm looking for pre-market lows, right? Now we start going lower, then we start targeting these guys right here. So we start targeting these guys. If we want a more precise target, jump down to the 15-minute and look for wicks, which in this case, we have wicks here, here. So those guys will be our sell side liquidity. So we start taking partials there, right, at equal lows, for more of a precise target. But for right now, we're just going to target pre-market low for shorts. We'll break here. I'll put a fair value gap. Market. All right, we know that this was a 1 hour break with the fair value gap, right? It's also pre-market high. However, inside here on the 15-minute, there's just wicks and there's one fair value gap here. So I would prefer to eliminate the 1 hour and take a look at this fair value gap. Now, why is this one important? Because there's nothing down here that's imbalanced, right? There's liquidity, but at that point, if price action goes lower, it's just going to take shorts and it's going to want to take pre-market low, right? But if we want to bounce, we're going to have to see it from here. So I'm eliminating the 1 hour to get more of a sniper entry off the 15-minute. All right, let's go into... Now for target for longs, we're going to do standard deviation. So I want to target 2.5. So if I were in longs, this will be my target right here. 2.5 for standard deviation. Right. So these are partials. So you take partials at 1.5, we take partials at 2, 2.5, and so on, right? These are all partial areas because price action seems to always respect these standard deviation numbers. Let's see what happens here. Possible for rally gap. Alright, we're almost at target here for Alright, so we'll be in partials here normally. Okay. What do we have here? Daily consequent encroachment. We have a daily bullish breaker. That's going to be a target for shorts on the 4-hour time frame. I'll be interested in this fair value gap here for the 4 hours. I'm looking for a consequent encroachment bounce. So we have a 4-hour bullish fair value gap, a daily bullish breaker, and a daily consequent encroachment wick. So if we were to take shorts, I'm taking these as my targets. I'm looking for those. On the 4 hours, on the 1 hour, we're just pumping. That's good. Alright, we're almost at target here at the blue line. So we'll see if we can reach the root line. I'm going for the 2.5 standard deviation. Just pay attention to this guy. That's a bullish for value gap right there. Consequent encroachment, and we're gonna leave these blank for right now. Bullish breaker with a fair value gap. So this is definitely a target here in the 15-minute for ES. However, we have the daily bullish break in the 4 hours, so there's no need for us to mark something because we already know we want to come down here. So there's no need for that. I'm gonna be interested in this fair value gap here. This one has the bullish breaker, so I'm definitely interested in this guy. Price action can at some point. So I'm targeting 175, right? Why am targeting 175? Because that's the 2.5 standard deviation ratio. So due to that, that's my target on ES. If I were to target something up there, these are kind of difficult to sell right now because of the swings. Where's the break at? The break was on this swing right here. So let's go ahead and do this. much is this guy right here? So I'm aiming for 2.5 as well. So that's what I'll be aiming for right now. This is probably misplaced, honestly. There's just so many pumps and dumps right here. So it's really hard to tell. As we drop down to the 1 minute. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that one. That's not bad. Yeah, so I'll be targeting 2.5 standard deviation and 2.5 standard deviation for NQ over here. So normally when there's no targets up here, because we're at all-time highs, for example, if you're in longs here, you take partials here at these lines, right? Partials, right? We seem to respect these highs. You see how in this area, it retraces. At this area, it retraces. So I expect price action to go up higher and then have a little small retracement here. I should have traded from the. I should have stayed in the trade I took earlier today. That would have been nice. We would be up right now. Let's go ahead. So. Alright, that's pretty much what we got. Let's go ahead and go into the so look kind of off, but let's go into the 50-minute. Alright, that's my pre-market analysis. There you go. Alright, let's see what happens after 5 a.m. 10 a.m. Not 5. We had a break with a fair value gap here. Damn, bossy move would be go ahead and log out of this account. Alright. What time is this? 9:40. I should see longs from here. I like to see this happen. What about hips? Let's go main target for longs here. Very risky. We taking longs is risky. We taking shorts is still risky, right? We do not take shorts unless we see a market structure shift. That's the only time we take shorts. Right here, I like to see a bounce right here. I like to see price action take off. Do I have a PA account for this? I mean, an eval. Let's see. We can use this guy right here. That'll be a 93 tick stop loss, quite a bit. I'm a little late now. Let's see what happens. I hesitated a bit. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I should have entered, honestly. Really should have. I hesitated. That was a perfect entry too. God damn it. I'm not gonna chase it anymore. I'm gonna let it go. Damn. Yeah, it should be up about 70 to 80 ticks now. 85 ticks. Yep. Yep. So we would have a stop loss or break even now, since I already passed the 50 tick mark. There you go. Should continue pumping. Come on, buddy. Alright, ES just hit target, the 2.5 standard deviation. Let's see how ES reacts here. I still expect ES to go higher due to NQ. We want to see if we can get a break and close above this high right here. Break and close above the high. See if ES leaves a 5-minute for rally gap here. NQ seems like it doesn't want to go higher. NQ and ES are having a little divergence. He has been strong since yesterday compared to NQ. Yeah, so it's excited. That's the problem about having accounts with a different prop firm. Yeah. See what happens here. Yeah. Earn to trade. I'll have to look up to them today. I'll search them up. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Forced to be live. Makes sense. All right. Huh. Good morning, Lucas. Seems like ES is starting to go higher past the 2.5 standard deviation, which is something we expected, right? We want to see, but we also want to see if NQ wants to hit the 2.5 over here. So that's the main target for longs today. It's the high. However, I trade the market structure shift, right? So as a market structure shift trader, we're looking for a protected low to be disrespected, price action to then come back up and continue going lower, right? So this is actually perfect for us, right? Because that's what we want. We want to see market go down, come back up into a fair value gap, and then target all of these lows down here, right? Main targets for shorts today is a pre-market low. Once pre-market lows get tapped into, we're going to start targeting previous day low, weekly, and daily. Go ahead and raise this clutter here. This just sent me the 10 a.m. That's how it was. This is a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Da, 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 da. I see. Let's see how ES respects this high right here. So earlier we wanted to bounce off of NQ, which we had with one candle. Let's see how ES does here. This can still make NQ pump from right here, 100%. How's the 1 minute looking on NQ? So far, ES is looking good for a bounce here. This is pretty good so far. Let's see how NQ reacts. The only reason why I haven't entered these trades is because it's still not 10 a.m. right? So that's the only reason. So I'm just gonna like stay awake till 10 a.m. Then I'll look for an entry at 10 a.m. So our main target for longs already got hit for you. Yes. right? I like to see this ES pump still, which means I like to see NQ reach the 2.5 standard deviation. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm still looking for a pump. ES is looking good. It's still respecting the fair value gap here. NQ is bouncing from here, so that's good. Currently at a volume imbalance. Let's see what happens. Seems like ES wants to push. That's a good thing. NQ grab the highs, comes back down, disrespects this low. We have a SIBI here. See what price action does here. Another low. What time is it? It's 9:56. It's about to be 10 a.m. We might have some shorts coming in soon. We'll see. Fairly to go higher. Breaking structure on the internal low. Price action then goes back up. Creates a new higher low. Let's see if we make a new lower low. This is also 9:30. So we have 9:30 high. And then obviously 10 a.m. is down here. So we're going to have the 9:30 to 10 a.m. high over here. So now we're looking for a break of structure on these externals. So I'm looking for something like this. Right? That's what I'll look for me to take shorts. But if this does not happen, I'm always targeting this guy right here. It's a good break. Perfect resistance here on ES. All right, good, good, good. See, we leave a fair value gap behind. It's 9:55 still. Nice, nice. See if we can leave a 5-minute fair value gap. So, just looking for the break on the low. Obviously, pre-market low is our main target for today, and the 4-hour bullish fair value gaps consequent encroachment. This is what I want to target for short. So, something like this. See, we bounce from here. There's a 15-minute fair value gap right here. That broke pre-market high, But there's also a 15-minute for value gap right here that create a break of structure. So I'm expecting a bounce from here. Let's see what happens. Could be very risky right here. Very risky trade. Good drops. Yes, it's finally dropping. All right. Did you get the shorts? No, not yet. I'm waiting for 10 a.m. Well, we're at 10 a.m. now, but I'm waiting for the confirmation here on the 5-minute. Break the lows with a value gap. That's all I'm waiting for. Also on the 1-minute, we have a break of structure here. Market structure shift. See if price action wants to go up higher. Alright. I'm gonna short it here. Let's go ahead and going in with a PA, an eval. This is not a PA account, it's an evaluation. Reason why I'm doing this on an eval is because this is the 1-minute. I'm still waiting for the 5-minute confirmation. So I don't recommend you guys take this right now because we do not have a market structure shift on the 1-minute. I'm still waiting for this external low. But if I can catch the catch here on top with the eval, I'm okay with this. So just a heads up. Remember, this is paper money for me right now. So I wouldn't recommend you guys taking it on anything you guys want to make money. go ahead and enter with 15 contracts there. All right. Remember, this is an eval. Do not take this trade. Do not copy me on anything you want to make money. This is an evaluation for me, so I'm not trying to make money on this one. I'm trying to pass an account. That's all. We're almost out of 5 minutes for rally. We still got 16 seconds in this candle. So the reason why I put this limit order here at the bottom was because, you know, I was like, okay, if it taps into the fair value gap, it might take off, right? But I didn't want to put it exactly at the tap, and apparently I should have, but just a couple of ticks away. We'll see what's up. See if it does this. I don't like how these wicks are here. That's not a good thing for us, but we'll see. It's really good for longs here. Put a stop loss real tight at the bottom. See if it fills me in. I went light just because this can drop, right? Because of the 5 minute, I expect this to go down. But I want to see if it's gonna pump so I can fill my order so I can take shorts. So that's the reason why I went light as fuck. Alright, it's all good. Should I put my stop loss light tight? God damn, about 100 ticks just from that drop is crazy. Hmm. Well, that's gonna suck if it doesn't come back for us. Honestly, I do want it to drop now. Reason why is because we just have a low, and this candle can be the break of structure. So then we'll just add over here at the bottom. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna give it one more pump for my add-on. It has to pump here in the Grammy. If it doesn't, I'm gonna take the limit order off. That's the only thing I'm gonna give it. I'll take a loss with one more pump. I won't take the loss with the third pump. It's not valid. Yeah, we might have to take order off. Alright, this one. I want this one to be green. ES also looks very bullish right now. We'll see. Why would I enter here for shorts though? Let's see. Let's remove this real quick. Oh, volume imbalance here. Price action came up too, but Alright, due to the failure swing to go up higher, this is going to be the third swing up. I'm only going to take it on one account. I'm not going to risk it on two accounts. So I'll take it on the other account. This is not good for us. I'm moving my entry point of consequent encroachment. My risk less. The reason why I'm moving it up higher is because I don't like the fact that ES is respecting this BISI here. So I'm going to see if it's going to want the mean threshold instead. Right here. If it respects it, I might enter here on ES. Still waiting though. Alright, we just hit consequent encroachment here on ES. Let's see if it respects it. We got 3 more minutes. I'm not looking for ES. If ES breaks the high and we're inside the trade, I'm going to get out. Right? I don't care if it's like negative 10 ticks or so. Because at that point, ES is going to want to pump. So right now, what I'm looking for is ES to reject here. So I can enter. That's what I'm waiting for. So I can enter on Q. I'm trying to enter here. I don't want to enter on ES. I mean, unless we do, but we probably can. I mean, let's see how it would be. We'll have about a 14 tick stop loss. That would not be bad. And then we'll target the shorts. The risk to reward ratio is worth it. I'll take one here. Still waiting on AQ. Yeah, AQ went the lows from there. Bummer. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna remove these orders. I don't want them no more. I don't like how we already dumped and pumped so many times. So if we're correct, the NQ is not gonna go on. It's gonna be a breakaway gap. That's what it's gonna be. Price action should just drop from right here. So I'm expecting this to be a breakaway gap, and then I expect a break of structure with a low. If there's a break of structure with a low, we'll add here, right? Now anticipating that ES holds its mean threshold here. That's what we're anticipating, right? So we're going in light right now just to see how price action wants to react right here. Obviously, we're failing to go lower, so that's the reason why it's struggling right now. That's the reason why we're light. See what it does here. Very choppy morning. See what happens here at this fair value gap. Good rejection here. We'll see if it actually holds it. We'll see. We'll see. How's the 5-minute looking? All right. See if price action wants to disrespect this guy. For break C highs, we're getting out of these shorts right here. It's trying to go lower, which means this guy's gonna be disrespected. Come on, buddy. Break it low with a fair value gap. Low with a fair value gap. We want a low with a fair value gap. That's what we want. That's what we want. A low with a fair value gap. Same thing right here. We want the breakout structure below this line with a fair value gap. That's what we care about. Breakout structure below this line and we're set. Not until then. We won't go aggressive, right? Yes, it's still chopping. If you guys want to de-risk, I don't know if you guys entered, but if you guys entered, this is a moment where you guys could like de-risk, you know, like just take a partial. But I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna de-risk. I really think this thing drops, so I'm gonna stick with my confluence right here. We should have a drop with a fair value gap. All right, let's have a draw with a fair value gap. We're up 16 ticks on ES. At 20 ticks, you guys can take a partial. Let's see if we can get a partial below this guy right here. Well, I can take a partial. I accidentally went in on my knees. Alright, see how NQ is looking on the 5-minute. It's looking good right now. So this might be a breakaway gap. Alright, we have a rejection zone here, so this is a good time to take partials here because we should have a bounce. This is a bouncing pot. So let's say for example on ES we could take a partial. We're up 13 ticks on ES. I don't want to take a partial right now, so I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even here. We're gonna let it run. And then the reason why I say this is a potential pump is because on the higher time frame, on the 15-minute, we have this candle that broke the pre-market high, which means this fair value gap right here has a lot of potential for a bounce, right? Then we also have a breakout structure with a fair value gap here that has a lot of potential bounce. So this bounce is appropriate. Question here is, do we enter here for a continuation and risk it, or do we not, right? So that's a valid question to ask yourselves all the time. How's ES looking on the 1 minute? Say we respect this guy here. If we don't, we're gonna get stopped out at break even, and that's fine. I'm stopped out here at break even. Let's see if this trend counters. If we counter and hit the highs, we're currently disrespecting a SIBI, so this can be an inverse for value gap, and we'll take longs. But we're gonna wait. Now, why did I put my stop loss at break even? The reason why I did is because we have all of these wicks that keep respecting this 5 minute for value gap. We have not seen a candle break and close below the low, right? We need to have a body close below the consequent encroachment. So that's the reason why I just put my stop loss at break even. Because we were up 16, 17 ticks and it comes back down to 0. That's how you know we're chopping. Another potential bounce was this guy. You know, we were talking about the 5 minute for rally guy, so we expected that bounce. Price action still respecting this guy, so longs still look good. Now, as you guys can see, you guys see how we broke the lows, but we didn't close below the low with a fair value gap. That right there is a failure to go lower, so that's not telling me it's bearish right now. Because if we would have done that, we would have fucking full ported here, right? This is what we want. Dun, 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 dun. See what happens. The chopping. Shoppy, shoppy, shoppy. Seems like ES wants to drop. We'll see. We're just looking for a break of structure with a fair value gap. That's all we want. See how we see this. We had an inverse fair value gap right here. Price action went up, disrespected it, comes back down, right? And then gets disrespected. But then we have a inverse fair value gap right here. Gets disrespected with a SIBI. What do? We now took out the lows. Now can we go back up, respect this inverse with the SIBI, and then continue going lower? ES is moving much more than NQ. NQ normally doesn't move. I mean, ES doesn't normally move this much. Alright, NQ made it to the inverse first. Let's see how NQ reacts to it. Alright, ES is at the inverse now. Being disrespected again. Alright, we broke out sell side liquidity here. Will this trend now counter the high? We'll see. We'll see. One more second. This is where we're gonna leave. Still waiting for a break in structure with a fair value gap. We still have not received that. We broke structure, no fair value gap, so we're still patient. Now, right now, we're just trying to see if we can read price action. No trades though. Just trying to read it. Same thing on NQ on the 5-minute time frame. We're trying to break a low with a fair value gap. We still have not received one. Now this is possible. This is highly possible, but we'll see. So now that we have a green candle here, I don't want this candle to break this low. I want the next candle to break this low, because that means there's a break of structure right here at that point, right? And then we'll have a fair value gap, and then we'll enter the shorts, right? We want to target these guys. So this one, I need it to stay in this area. I don't care if it pumps or dumps, but I don't need it to be close to this break. Alright, so far it's looking good. Alright, perfect. As long as it doesn't break this low, that's all I care about. Why would ES go higher? We have that fair value gap, but we also have the consequent encroachment of this wick right here. So we should see it go a bit higher. We're still waiting for this candle to close. We want it to close around this area too. Alright, we got 7 more seconds. ES is almost at the midpoint. Alright, we took out the midpoint. See how we respect this area. Let's erase this clutter here. See how we're doing. How did the 5-minute candle close? Perfect. 5-minute candle close here. Volume and balance, we should bounce. We still want to see if this fair value is going to stay open, right? But what we really wanted today here on this low, we wanted this low to stay open. We didn't want this candle to take it because we want the next candles to take this low with a fair value gap. That's what we care about. So right now we're still waiting. We're just trying to see how it's going to react. Alrighty. What up, North? What up, gamer? You playing Valorant today, dude? I'm looking for a low. We want to break a structure. That's what we want. This is perfect. ES is still respecting the midpoint. That's good. Can we break structure with a fair value gap? That's what we want. Break a structure with a fair value gap on this candle. If it breaks with a wick, we're fucked. Alright, we got 2 more minutes on this candle. Price entry close below. See if we leave a fair value gap on the 1 minute here. Alright, we need 1 more candle after this. This is not good. It's probably going to want to end the 1 minute. So for an A plus setup, for a PA account, I take a trade here at the fair value gap on the 5 minute. For an evaluation, the risk is valid here at this 1 minute right here. Question here, did we close below the low? And we got 52 seconds still. Yeah, you let me know, buddy. I'll join you. Perfect so far, looking good. We need this candle close like this, and then we need the retracement. That's what we want, the retracement. The retracement. That's for a 1 minute entry, right? That's for an evaluation entry. For a PA entry, we need this to be the 5 minute fair value gap. That's our A plus setup. For an eval, we can risk it. We can be riskier than ever. Alright, our target is going to be the lows. I'm gonna go aggressive on this one. Remember, this is an evaluation for me, so I'll let you guys know when I take it on a PA. Why am I not taking this on a PA? Because I'm waiting for this to be a 5 minute fair value gap, right? So we have 4 minutes, which means price action can come back up into this guy on the 1 minute and then leave this a fair value gap, right? So as an eval, we can risk the kind of like a top entry, but on the as a PA account, we want to see this be a fair value gap. If this is not a fair value gap, it's not worth the risk. ES just broke the lows. Let's see, and we closed below the low. Let's see if we leave a fair value gap here. Come on, buddy, just tap me in here. Nice. What was your entry, gamer? Bro, this thing really missed me by a couple ticks. Alright. We got 3 more minutes on this candle. See if we leave a fair value gap here. Possible 5 minute fair value gap. Probably not gonna go high no more. If it's gonna leave us a fair value gap. We also have ES tanking here. We got 2 more minutes. Alright, you guys see how on NQ we closed this fair value gap? That already is a no-go for us on the PA account, right? So on a PA account, you do not take an entry here. This is an eval account, so doesn't matter. That's a big no-go for us. On ES, we are having a break of structure with a fair value gap, so we'll see how ES reacts here. Trying to check something. Nice, nice, nice. That's not bad. ES is respecting this guy right here. You're on ES right now? Oh, nice, nice. I want to see if ES leaves us a 5 minute fair value gap here. That's what I want to see. Still got 1 more minute on that candle. Yeah, we could still see NQ go higher. At least 2 consequent encroachment. Which means at that point, ES will have to go a little bit higher as well and grab us at the 5 minute. Yep, yep. I agree with you, North. Price action is gonna want to go up higher. Or do this on ES. I really don't like the fact that we didn't leave a 5-minute rally gap here. It sucks. We're still gonna wait for another one. So we'll see if price action breaks the lows, or it goes back up, then creates another low, and it breaks the rally gap. We're into there. Until then, we're on the sidelines, right? For eval counts, though, the TRBS wants to go up here for an eval trading. This is at -3 ticks right now. I'll take one short here. Remember, I'm not trading with my PA right now. The reason why I'm not trading with my PA is because we did not leave a 5-minute for rally gap. So just know, do not take a trade with any account you're trying to make money off, because I'm not doing that myself. Just straight up. Only eval count. Remember, guys, no PA. Ready to go lower. It's not a good sign for us. See if this is a red candle. If you guys are at break even, due to the fact that price action came down, did a low, make a new higher high on the internal, that's a very risky move, right? So right now we're just waiting to see if ES wants to really break the lows or not. If NQ breaks these lows, we are solid. If it does not, it's risky. So de-risking from a play is never a bad option. As soon as we hit 15 ticks, I'm gonna put my stop loss or break even here. If we not hit 15 ticks, I'll take the loss instead. How's the other count looking? We're down 8 ticks, 18 ticks. That's not too bad. Nice wick here on the 5-minute. Very good wick. Remember, I'm looking for 15 ticks on ES so I can put my stop loss at break even. 15 ticks. That's all we want. I mean, looking good, solid. See if we can break and close below this low on the 5-minute for NQ. That would be awesome. We can break and close below the lows with a fair value gap. We enter a trade right there and then. Alright, we got 15 ticks here on ES. I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even for ES. The other count, I'm looking for 50 ticks here to take a trim. We're just about at 50 ticks. We're at 68 ticks here with a drop. What a nasty drop. We're up $1,200 so far. Let's see if we can get another drop right here. I'm gonna take one partial out. My stop loss is at break even for my NQ trade. I took a partial, guys. We're up about 17 ticks on ES. We need a break and close below this low on NQ. That's what we really need. We can get a break and close below NQ. That would be amazing, right? With a fair value gap. Yeah, NQ is stuck north. Yeah, that's why we need that pressure. We need that break and close. We still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds though. If we get that break and close below the low, we are 100% solid, right? We are currently what? We're just about 100 ticks here. I'm going to take one partial here at 100. Well, if we can get 100 again. I missed that partial. We should have taken a partial right here. I don't like this wick right here. The fact that we're also not closing, I might get stepped out. I break even. So I hope you guys took partials. I really do. Because it's not looking good for us for it to go lower. That failure to close below the low is very, very bad for us. See, we're at 50 ticks here. I'm going to take one more partial just for the trail stop loss. The trail drawdown on, of course, this thing goes down now, right? Of course. If we break a structure with a fair value gap, I'll add more to my position. That's not a big deal. Stop loss at break even. We gotta get a break in structure with a fair value gap so we can add more on ES. We're stuck here with one contract. I accidentally didn't go in micros. So we really need that break of structure with a fair value gap. Remember, our target is 990, so we are targeting 990. Might get stopped out here at break even, guys. We're still up 80 ticks. It's not too shabby. See if we could get 100 again. You know, we won 100, 100 something. There we go. Let's get a break on structure. Perfect, perfect. 145. I'm taking a partial here at 145 ticks. Here, I'll show you guys my partial executions. That's not bad. Let's see if we can get 200 ticks, right? We want to 200 ticks. Hell yeah. Let's see it green north. Longs look good too. We just got to break a structure below the low. How's ES doing? ES is still failing to go lower. We can expect a rejection here at the 1 hour consequent encroachment. So that's where I'm going to put my TP here, right? Let's see if NQ wants to go lower still. We want about at least, this is pre-market low. Let's see if we can hit TP for pre-market low here on NQ. That'll be around like just about 176. We left the for value gap here. Let's go ahead and add one at the for value gap. We're going to put our stop at the break even. Damn, I didn't move my target on time. Alright, I'm eliminating all orders on this guy. I was supposed to move it. I didn't move it on time. Alright, let's see how ES is doing right now. ES is up 30 ticks. See if we can get a little bit more. We do expect the consequent encroachment bounce from here. So if you guys have more than one contract, this is a good sign to take partials. I might just actually eliminate my. I want to see how. I want to see one green candle, then I'll take my contract on ES out. We'll see how it does. Yeah, Neo's gonna go lower. Solid trade so far, guys. Solid trade. See if this is up for value gap here. Moving my stop down to this guy right here. If this is up for value gap, we'll add one more position here. $40K, good shit, dude. Nice, nice. Still waiting on ES. See what ES wants to do. We're up 40 ticks on ES. That's beautiful right there. Alright, we're at 50 ticks here on ES. We're still dropping with momentum. Let's fucking go. Death of the Doom. My goodness. Take partials whenever you guys want, guys. I'm gonna take my partial here at 60 ticks. Great fucking trade. I'm taking it. I only have one contract, unfortunately. So that's more than enough for me. 60 ticks on ES. Man, great job, guys. That's fucking amazing. crazy drop right here. I took my contract out. I'm okay with 60 ticks on an ES mini. That's more than enough for me. I don't need to be greedy. Obviously, if price action retraces against me, then I get fucked if that happens to me. So I took my partial there. On NQ, I accidentally didn't move my last partial on time. I was trying to bring it down and it just died on us. So that was very unfortunate. But I hope you guys got a green trade, a massive green trade. That thing is up about 300 ticks from the entry point. You're bearish the whole day. Yeah, this thing seems like it wants to drop lower. It's crazy. See if price action wants to come back into this fair value gap here. Yeah, I'm done for the day as well. I mean, we are green as fuck right now. We made an account up to 52,000, so we just need about 900 bucks left. We have another account that we just need $400 left. One was, the other ones were eval. No, not on the PA. Yeah, so I'm calling it a day, guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's 11 a.m. already. Um, Price action should come back up and then do what it gotta do, right? The reason why I'm gonna walk away is because if this is a fair value gap here and we take a trade, we're looking at 131 tick stop loss, right? So that's quite a bit of a stop loss. Well, I hope you guys had a good trade, dude. I'm gonna walk away here. I'll catch up with you guys later. Let's see. Are you talking about the one from 11:55, 10:55? This guy right here. Why we didn't come back for it? If you're talking about this 5 minute fair value gap, the reason why we didn't come back for it is because ES took it first. That's the reason why we entered on ES, because ES took it first, and at that time, NQ mitigated this fair value gap, right? Well, not a fair value gap. It closed it out. It didn't create an imbalance. So our confluence here was the fact that ES made it to the consequent encroachment fair value gap first. Let me go ahead and eliminate all this. So as you can see, we had a fair value gap with a break of structure, consequent encroachment entry, right? That's the reason why we entered here. However, this was a risky entry because NQ went ahead and closed this. So due to that, I went ahead and I took the risk with one contract here. But the reason why I also entered on NQ was because the confluence on ES saying like, okay, ES might respect this and it'll take off. So that's the whole reason for our entry, right? We just had ES as a confluence. NQ was just our entry point to make more money. That's all it was. Because NQ moves faster. I mean, we still got 60 ticks, which is amazing on ES. With just one contract, we made over $800. So, it's all good. Yes, sir. I hope that passed your account, dude. Really hope so. And good hold on the lower 1 minute for value gap on NQ, I'm assuming. On this guy right here. Because I technically entered there too. The only difference between my entry here was that I didn't wait for consequent encroachment. That was the difference here. I didn't wait for consequent encroachment. I should have and I could have, but I entered here because I was going based off the confluence on NQ, on ES, I mean. That's the only reason. So 100%, this is where we really want to enter. But during this time when price action came here, I couldn't add more because I was looking at the other account, right? So at that point, I just take what I got and that's it, right? We stay happy. Now, as you can see, you know how we were trying to get an add-on position here. Price action never went up for me, so it missed my add-on. But this was a valid entry for an add-on because it broke structure for valid gap, right? So we wanted to get more add-ons, and then we still had a valid target, right? Our valid target was 4 hours bullish for valid gap. So just going based off our pre-market analysis, we were looking for 2.5 standard deviation for longs, right? But what happened first? The target 2.5 was taken by ES. So price action didn't want to go higher in NQ, which means price action now came lower. What's our target for shorts on ES? We're looking at this 4-hour fair value gap consequent encroachment. Where's NQ at the moment? It's currently at the 4-hour fair value gap. So which means that if ES wants to go lower, NQ is most likely going to target previous day low, right? That's the confluence right there. The error here on today was the fact that I didn't go in with micros. I went in with minis. That was my issue. I should have played this a bit better. Hell yeah. But we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. Price action might want to come up here and then continue going lower, or on ES, price action is just going to ignore it, same as NQ, and then continue going lower, right? We have sell side liquidity down here. Actually, we took our profits around there. And we got stopped out on this guy. This was perfect. Too bad I moved it to break even and I got stopped out right there. So one unfortunate trade right there. We could have caught the top. So pre-market analysis was on point today. That's what really matters, you know. Like we had our target for longs, we couldn't get an entry for longs. We had our target for shorts, we had an entry for shorts. So that's the beauty about it. You know, we talked about this morning. Find targets both. Doesn't matter what your bias is. Follow your rules. Broke structure. We stayed patient and we entered based on a confluence on ES. We entered based on a confluence on a 1 minute here on NQ, right? It was a riskier play on NQ, but due to the fact that we had a confluence on ES, we took the trade. We can still see price action pump back up and then continue going lower. Mm-hmm. Uh, let's see. I'm honestly thinking price action is gonna go up. Honestly, that's what I think. I like to see it go back up, fill this imbalance, continue going lower. I mean, we broke all-time highs today. We broke all-time highs yesterday on ES. Go ahead and raise this clutter up here. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. See what happens here. Price action goes up into this this SIBI, and we can continue going lower. Do have another eval account here I could probably risk. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna take this on micros though. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a pyramid. There is 600 bucks. Moving it a bit lower. Let's see which one takes it first. Will NQ take the balance, which obviously we tapped into it right now, or will ES take it first? In this case, obviously we tapped into this guy, so it's already touched the imbalance. But will NQ make it to consequent encroachment or will not? Do we have targets for shorts? Yes, we do. We have daily bullish breaker with a 4-hour bullish fair value gap consequent encroachment target. And on NQ, we have the previous day low, weekly consequent encroachment wick. If we really want to get more precise in our partials, we have liquidity here on this white line. And then we have another partial here at the bottom, right? So if we're targeting shorts, that's what we're going to target. So we're looking at another 300 ticks. Went from having momentum to no momentum. London close here. Power of 3. We should expect a run to the upside now. So this is very risky. A risk. I would take this guy. I'm going in with 3 micros on this account. How's the 1 minute look right now? Oh, it's just about a consequent encroachment here. Just about. See if it wants to go a bit higher. This can be a fake out right here. As in this could be the liquidity, sell side liquidity hunt. High chance, high possibility. Are we at consequent encroachment? We're just about consequent encroachment here. See if I can get wicked in. What's consequent encroachment? 944. I think I put my limit order too high. I did put my limit order too high. Alright, see if it wicks us in. Come on, buddy. No, no, no. Did I get wicked on the other accounts? I got missed on this account too. Jesus. By a couple ticks. We're gonna hold it though. We're gonna be patient. I should be wicked in here. Okay. We're looking for 50 ticks for the first partial. Break it close below a low with a fair value gap, and then we'll start adding more to our position. A great way to stay patient here. We got tipped at the top. What's up, bro? Hell yeah. Forget to press the like button, buddy. See if we can get 50 ticks. That's really what we want. Honestly, we want consequent encroachment to be hit. Obviously, we still have not made it to consequent encroachment, but we put our entry point a bit lower due to the fact that we do get missed sometimes. In shorts with you off this fair value gap. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. I took this on my PA account. As you guys can see, I'm only in with 3 micros. Why did I take this on my PA? Because this is essentially the setup we always look for, right? External break of structure, fair value gap, close below the low. Do I have targets? Yes. Obviously, there's no target here, but if we go into the 5 minute, we have a target here, right? So I have targets for shorts, so that's the reason my risk is valid, right? If I do not have a target for shorts, I will not short it. So I'm okay taking a loss here because I know that I do have a target. If I didn't have a target, I'm not okay taking a loss. Now, if you guys want to play it super safe, then I will put my stop loss right here at the protected high. This will be a good stop loss right here. Very excellent stop loss, right? Because at that point, price action could be mitigated. I mean, this fair value gap could be invalid. So, very risky. But I have to take the trade. This is part of my setup right here, market structure shift. So, I'm going to go for it. Let's go into the other account. We should have been tapped in heavy on this one. Awesome. All right. We are in with 10 micros in this guy. We're going to trim 2 at 50 if we break structure with a break of structure in a fair value gap. So if we break a low with a fair value gap and closes with a fair value gap, we're going to add 2 more. So we're going to trim 2 at 50. Once it breaks, we're going to add 2 more. Now, as price action goes lower, we're going to start trimming 3 contracts and then adding 1, right? That's how we're going to do it. Why is my stop loss so high? And the reason why is because I'm following my rule based on the 5-minute fair value gap. So we have 121 ticks. Obviously, I don't recommend you guys to go heavy at 121 ticks, but this is an eval account, so I went heavy. On my PA account, I went light. I'm risking $150 on my PA account, so I don't expect you guys to like risk more than 150 bucks, because I'm not risking more than 150 bucks myself, right? If now you guys want to be on the safer side and put a stop loss, I will put my stop loss above this protected high right here. That's what my stop loss will be, right? So just so you guys know, heads up. This right here could have been the sell side liquidity hunt, so that's a risky entry. Alright. I'm adding 1 contract here, this protected high. You have to believe. You just have to believe. Yes. Yes, man. We take losses. We take winners. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you took a win earlier, you should only risk a quarter of your profits, not the full size. You do not enter a full size position if you took a win earlier, right? This is a different account for me, so I can care less if I lose here. Now on my PA, I'm risking the right amount that I want to risk for my loss. So that's why I'm not worried about this trade going against me, right? But if you're on the same account that you took a win earlier, you should not be in heavier than a quarter of your profits, right? We took a massive win, so there's no reason for you to enter a quarter, more than a quarter of your profits. You never want to give back to the market. So if you're green, either walk away or enter with 1 more trade at a quarter. And if it's a loss, your ass better walk away, right? That's what I always say, and that's the rule I follow. Price action can also come up to this fair value gap right here. This guy right here. This is actually a valid entry too. So 100% acceptable. If we come back to break even, it's good to de-risk because we might see this fair value gap right here get taken. So we could probably put a stop loss just above the high there. I don't recommend you guys doing that. Like the stop loss right here would be the best. Straight up, straight up. But I'm not gonna move my stop loss on my PA. I'm gonna follow the rules that I set for myself. So if I take a loss, I take a loss. One thing you can always do is just take the loss here, down here at the protected high, and then once price action goes back to the 5-minute on top of here, the one that we wanted earlier, then at that point this is a valid entry for shorts. Right, so this is what I'm seeing so far. Just so you guys are aware, like if you're in this trade, if you guys want to take the risk off here, 100%, I'm gonna follow my rule though. I cannot disrespect my rule. Alright, we should see a bounce from here soon. You guys can de-risk here at break even if you guys want. Up to you guys. I'm gonna hold. we're holders here, so it doesn't matter. We're up 22 ticks, so it's up to you guys. However you guys want to see it. If you guys want to de-risk here, it's perfect time to de-risk. If you guys do not want to de-risk here, then obviously we're gonna hold this shit. If you want to de-risk, I would de-risk here two contracts. Say for example, if I'm expecting a high, say we de-risk here. Price action should now bounce from here. Go to the high. Now we full put a break even. That's funny. Alright, my PA account's looking solid right now, I believe. Yeah, it's up 22 ticks. It's all good. So I de-risk here, as you guys can see. I took some partials. Reason why is because I'm expecting price action to go higher, right? So I'm expecting it to go to this guy right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more to my position here. So that's why I said, you guys, this is perfect entry for de-risking. Perfect entry. Risky play, guys. Risky play. Risk to reward is worth it. 100% worth it. I hope you guys are not in heavy on this one. I really do. How's ES looking right now? Oh shit. ES just made it to consequent crush run here. That's perfect. Really, really good. I'm gonna add one more then. See what happens. We should see ES drop at least to the midpoint of this wick. And then if it wants to bounce, it's gonna bounce with that keel. Still looking solid. PA count on the red right now, I believe. Yep, it's on the red. Remember, I'm risking 150 bucks on my PA account, so you should not be risking more than that. There's no need to. There's no need to. We're at a fair value gap with a break of structure. This is perfect position for a rejection zone unless we want to go to the top one. I honestly do not want to see it go up to the high one. I really do not. We broke structure here. We didn't break structure with a fair value gap though, so these add-ons was based on this order block.
Oh, I slept in a little bit.
We're almost at the 5 minute.
Thinking about taking some shorts on NQ potentially. But it's also almost lunchtime, so. How was your day, Quan? You have a good day? Oh yeah. Good to hear. Time you wake up? Oh, that's fucking early. I mean, yeah, I get you. I'm
This is really good for us. We're currently at a 15-minute for rally gap, so hopefully we respect this guy. The only thing I can see possibly going against us is because we have a giant wick over here. You know, so
this is like non. Jesus Christ.
let's see what else do we have. The price that should go against us. Why would it go? And we just have wicks. Let's see how the 1 hour is looking right now. This is not good for us on the 1 hour. 100% bad. Just want to see how this one would have played out.
I've been having issues falling asleep lately.
170 floors. So that means we need 84 ticks.
Turn my phone on do not disturb and set it on my nightstand.
Damn, we would have been stopped out on this trade. It's crazy.
Oh, I need to stop being a bitch, but
Steam went up 400 something.
wanted to do it.
Very unfortunate.
But it's okay. It is what it is. Got any plans for the weekend though?
This can be a target right here for longs. Just so you guys know, this is a possible target for longs. Take one more short here.
At all? Good job. You'd be involved with trading stuff. You couldn't like do any of your own probably.
Hell yeah. See that shit green as fuck, dude. We want that shit to pump for you. I want it to pump too because I need to get in my limit orders on top. We're almost at break even here. If you guys want to de-risk at break even, it's also a potential solution here, right? I am bearish. I have targets for shorts. The only thing I can think about why price action is really bullish right now is because this was a hunt, right? Unfortunately, it didn't break and close with a fair value gap, and it didn't get disrespected. So I couldn't see this as an inverse, right? Unfortunately, but I'm bearish. I need to follow my rules. This one closed below the low. Market structure shift, 5-minute time frame. It's an external low. There's nothing more for me to just get in here, right? That's the reason why I took it on my PA account. So We're down 15 ticks. If you guys want to de-risk at a break even, that's perfectly fine. That would be probably the best scenario due to the fact that price action is chopping. So just a heads up for you guys.
Well, I'll check it out. It's hard to get in one. Oh,
So far, so good, guys. Are you guys able to hear my background music by any chance?
do whatever you think is best for you. Right, you wouldn't have insider trading on it.
See if we can break and close below this low. Break and close. How is ES doing right now? ES is still respecting here.
Right.
This will be an entry for ES, right? We're in shorts here. We're in imaginary
That's why I told
shorts.
you that they're gonna short the market that day.
Imaginary shorts. So
Right, right, but if you for some reason load up 20 minis for shorts, you could just like send me a WhatsApp message.
see, we have a rejection here at the midpoint of this wick.
No, WhatsApp isn't traceable.
I added one there.
So is it is it is it WhatsApp or I know what Signal is too. But it always says it can only be accessed by the sender and the intended recipient.
Three cons. See what's up. We'll see what's up. Remember, guys, at break even, you guys don't like the way price action is moving. Take out some contracts. You know, even at -5 ticks is still better than -60. Just so you know. Diamond hands, all hail the hold. All hail the hold. That's right.
I think I'm gonna go more for the next 6 first, and
We're about to hit lunchtime too, man. We've been in this trade for quite a while now.
Where are you going?
Quite a while.
That's good. I'm going home too.
Well,
Jesus.
think about it. Well, not think about it. Like I'm just following my rules. That's all I'm doing.
That's fine.
What do we have here?
No,
Let me eliminate all this clutter. Let me go into a fresh page actually. Right here.
Oh, hey, real quick, come on. Has there been any new news with the border in Texas?
On the 15-minute, we came down. We broke the lows. So now why am I bearish? Because we took out buy side liquidity. We took out buy side liquidity, and then the trend counters taking out the sell side liquidity. What does that mean?
Oh.
That means that this was most likely a fake out, and then we can have a continuation for shorts. Now, I can be wrong 100%, right? But just going based on the rules that I have, we broke structure because below the low, and here on the 15-minute, we also have a fair value gap, right? So if we were to enter a trade here, based on those rules, we're entering here at consequent encroachment. Our stop loss is above the highs.
Maybe it's a big. You don't think that they need any tax for the state? Cause you get tax.
I messed this up. Oh, yeah, right here. Our stop loss is above the highs, and then we're looking for another break of structure, right? We're looking for a break of structure. So now that's what has me bearish. Everything was just formed correctly. Obviously, we enter based off the 5-minute, so that's the reason why we're entering here. What's our confluence here? A 15-minute fair value gap. So either way, we're following the rules. 10 ticks above the highs. So it's the 53. Oh, well, in this case, whatever 10 ticks it is on top, right? So that's the reason why I'm following my rules here. So that's the reason why I entered my PA account, not just on an evaluation. So I'm thinking this is a market structure shift, consequent encroachment entry point on the 5-minute time frame, right? However, price action respecting this 15-minute. So that's the reason why I kept adding on here. So you can see, I'm in with 12 contracts, right? But if you look at the executions, I've been adding contracts here.
I think it'd be pretty sweet.
So I still think we go low. I mean, I'm 100%
It says that Texas
bearish, bias bearish, but I can be wrong. So that's why I'm saying is like, if you guys are heavy, if you guys see break even or even negative 3 ticks, just take the risk off. I mean, this is a chop that we normally do not want to be inside, right? But I'm just going based on my rules. I'll take the loss if I have to, and that's it. Just we move on, and we look for another trade.
Well, I don't think there's anything anybody can do about it. Texas said, "No, we're gonna defend our own country." No.
Back to break even.
That seems wild.
Multiple chances to de-risk, just so you guys know. Multiple chances. Obviously, my PA I have not touched. So if you guys look at my PA, one entry, my risk is 150 bucks. That's it. No exceptions. This does not move. I literally keep it this way and that's it. No exceptions, right? I take the loss here on the Apex accounts. I'm managing it differently, right? So I'm adding as I'm supposed to and doing stuff differently. But this is an evaluation. On my PA, does not get touched. Strictly my entry point, my stop loss, and my target. 2-to-1 ratio. That's it. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. If I take a win, I take a win. That's how the PA works, right? In this case, do we see that price action is actually going against us? It can. I mean, we can see it here. It's rejecting major points here. Also,
Oh.
on ES, look at the 5-minute. The 5-minute is still being respected here, right? But we're still looking at a lot of chop. We're still trying to see if we can push and pump. It's neutral. It's consolidating. One thing that I don't like about this trade is the fact that
Dumbest shit I've ever.
we're about to make it to lunchtime.
Why?
That's the only thing I hate about this.
Firearm text. Just seems like not the best idea. If it's a really serious job, then not everybody should.
Now, if you guys want to have a stop loss, a safer stop loss,
Yeah, it's not just so easy. Cool.
then I would choose that 15-minute stop loss. I'm still gonna go based on my bias, but just giving you guys like different reasons, right?
Yeah, with it.
Let's go ahead and eliminate the clutter real quick. So your stop loss should be entry here, consequent encroachment. Stop loss should be right here. 10 ticks above this line.
Now I'm actually gonna go. Hope
Right.
you guys have
If you guys want to play on the safer side.
You gives me the chance to
I'm thinking price action is going to respect this, but the reason why I have my stop loss on top, what do we have here? Big giant wick, just above the high. If it doesn't work from here, that's it. I'm done. I'll take the loss. That's the reason why I have my stop loss there. Obviously, this looks very bullish, so that's not looking good for us right now. Alrighty, see what we're gonna do here. That's what I want to see. PA account's most likely gonna get stopped out here. Let's make sure my stop loss is in the right position. 127, 137. Yeah, it's at the right position. Alright, I'm stopped out here on my PA. Took a loss. I'm about to get wicked in here on this Apex account. Did I misplace this? I did misplace this. Wow. Very bullish signs, guys. Honestly, I don't recommend you guys hold this long. Like I said, this is my paper account. On my Apex, I took a loss. I'm not re-entering on my Apex. I took a loss there. That's it. So, here's my Apex. Say, I lost 150 bucks on this trade today. Okay, this can happen though. 100%. I'm not gonna take it though. I'm taking the loss. I take the red day, and that's it. Walking away for the day. However, here on this eval, now we're risking shit on this one though. Hey North, your ass is banking right now, buddy. Let's fucking go on those ES longs. Great catch. Yes, still holding here for some reason. NQ got invalidated. Yes, still holding. Oh, about to get stopped out soon on this account. Added one more there at the consequent encroachment. Oh, you got it a little while ago? Okay, okay. See, ES is still respecting our main setup. NQ disrespected our main setup. That's crazy. That's crazy. ES definitely, yeah, NQ definitely wanted this top one. This thing looks bullish, guys. I'm sorry, but it looks bullish right now. This is my last resort. I'm not moving my stop loss, so if I get stopped, I'll take the loss here, and then I'll have one more chance with this account. I get one more stop, one more loss on this account, I blow it. It's an eval. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're just starting lunch right now. It's the worst time to be in the trade. Down 100 ticks so far. Since we're holding at 100, we're gonna hold past fucking 200 till 0 or hero. You know, we gotta hit the 2-to-1 ratio at least. We'll take one contract off at 50, two contracts off at 100, and then we'll start going heavier partials at 200s and beyond. But it's not looking good so far, guys. ES is failing us right now. We need ES to dump. That's what we really need. The dump from ES. No fair value gap here for ES on the 5-minute. We're about to close it. Nope, we're not going to close it. See what happens. 4 minutes. C.E, did you take partials at break even? On the 50-minute? Yeah, we're currently at the... Wait, let me see. Just to be sure. No, this is bullish, dude. 100% bullish. Taking a loss here. GG. GG, boys. I'm all out. 1 for 1. What a trade. GG, buddy. It's all good. It's all good. We win some, we lose some. I'm personally walking away red for the day. I mean, I took a PA account trade, so I took a $150 loss there. Other than that, this account is red, but I have 3 other accounts. 2 other accounts that are green as fuck on the day, so I call it a good day. I mean, we need $400 and $500 to pass these evals, and that's it. So it's not too bad. Not a bad day today. It is lunchtime. I am not gonna take a trade during lunch. I hate taking trades during lunch. So I'm personally gonna log off for the day, and then I'll catch up with you guys on Monday. Take it easy, y'all.